We're talking about how to grow your YouTube channel. It could be your YouTube, it could be your socials, your Twitch, your TikTok. I'm going to help you out. This is my slideshow. We're gonna take a trip through a class with the teach. So how to grow your YouTube channel, and I'm obviously not anywhere close to being a professional yet. But this is my idea. This is my kind of theory here. Let me turn my webcam on real quick. All right. So influence right here. Ludwig, the goat. Now I watched a video of his recently, and it's from a year ago today, and he was talking about how to be a big streamer, and that thing is insane. He talked about growing his YouTube, talked about growing his Twitch, and almost exactly a year to the date, he made the switch to being a full time YouTube streamer, and that is just crazy. The dude is he went from being one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, like one of the most subscribed streamers on Twitch. He just had the subathon. I don't even know what his numbers were. I don't want to know. That was just recently passed within the last month. But he left that to go to YouTube. So I think he knows what he's talking about. Or he's completely insane. I think it might be the first one though. So the first thing he said was to set goals. His video was perfect. I highly recommend watching it. I'm going to try to go find that and put it in the description. So check the description, go back and watch that after you watch this all the way through. See how I did. But my goals are this for me YouTube. I'm currently sitting roughly at 230 subs. I want to get to 1K. I know it's a little bit of a lofty goal, but I think it's very easily attainable. Um, the growth here in the last couple of months I've gained in the last 28 days. And for me, I've gained over, let's see, like 25% of my subs in the last month. So if we kept that kind of momentum going forward, or even a little bit less, we could still grow. And the more subs you have, the more viewers you have coming in, the more growth that can come out of that. So 1K, I don't think is completely overshooting. I think it's attainable. Now for Twitch, 500 followers. I think if the YouTube channel grows, if other socials grow, the Twitch followers will grow if marketed right. And when it comes to numbers, I'm a huge nerd, but I also want to make sure that I know myself and you know as well that whenever I say I want all these followers, all these 10 average viewers, I'm saying it might not be 10, but it's more of the community than the numbers, if that makes sense. So like 10 average viewers, that really just means like a more active chat and a more active community to where that we can just bounce ideas off of and just throw banter off of. So moving forward, I want you to go ahead and just pause the video right now. And if you want to go down and write your goals down, put them on paper, put them on a Google Doc or something like that, you can have these readily available for you to check on. And my goals right here, I don't have this in the slideshow, but it's going to be set for next Christmas. So December 25th, 2022. I'm going to go back and look at this video, look at these goals, and see how close to 1K I am. See how I'm enjoying my content that we're going to talk about here in a second. So, whoa, where did that go? What in the world? That says influences. But my influences here are Tim the Tatman, Courage JD, Dr. Lupo, and Ludwig. And I say all of this, but my goal as like a content creator is to provide content similar to the like 'cause I'm not the best gamer. I'm more like at the midway mark. But I'm not going to be the Shrouds. I'm not going to be the Nick Mercs. I'm not going to be the top tier Radiance, the Apex Predators. I'm not going to be one of those. I know my role, and I'm trying to play that. But my goal is to provide that in more of a family friendly, more of a appropriate content based towards the kind of the demographic of students that I teach in the classroom to kind of provide that entertainment for that group of people. So those are my influences, or whatever that says up there. Sorry. Now, this is my model. This is something that I came up with, and somebody else might have said it, but I'm putting the words to it. I thought of it last night, like in the shower or in bed or something. I'm like, I've got to do this. My 3M model. It is the macro, the micro, and the mini model. So we're talking about content. So we're talking about taking your content, like if you're streaming, and turning it into content that can help promote growth. So let's look at this. The macro part of that is for the long form content. Macro is like the big picture. Um, this is your Twitch or your YouTube stream or whatever you stream on whatever platform you use. Um, you do that. You stream, but you just go stream and try to frag out. I mean, if that's your goal, if you can go drop 20, 30 kills, you go do that, but I can't do that. So whenever you stream, whenever you play games, you have to play games with a purpose. So plan content and stream with your content in mind. So if I know that I need a challenge video to get views or to get people interacting with my video, I need to go do a challenge video. I don't need to just go out and like, oh, I'm gonna take this ground loot and try to go drop 4 kills in the span of, I don't know, 30 minutes and then die final circle with 0 kills. What kind of content's that? No. And now you can banter with your friends and stuff. That's cool. But I mean, odds are that me, you're not good enough at a game to draw views, especially right now where you're at. Being a having a full time job or being a full time student, you are not going to be good enough to go just frag out. If you are, that's awesome. That'd be great. I would love to be that, but I'm not. I'm also not as funny as I would probably hope to be. I think I'm hilarious, but you might not think so. So having a goal or having a mindset of where you know you're going to go somewhere with a joke or with the content to make jokes off that content or be prepared for that is kind of the way you need to go. So that's your macro. That's your larger scale. Taking your long form content, your Twitch, your YouTube VODs, and then planning those for your micro portion of the content, which is your shorter form content, which could go on YouTube or Twitter, or if you use Facebook to kind of push videos out or Instagram. Um, these are more longer form content than TikToks, but this is way shorter form than your VODs. Your VODs can be 3 to 8 hours. This could be anywhere from 2 to 10, 15, 20 minutes. This might be a little longer. So this right now, if you're watching this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/teacher THT games, if you're watching this on Twitch, then that is my macro portion of the content. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching the micro portion. This has been sent out to an editor. This is shorter form content to where my YouTube and my Twitter is watching this. And this could be still chopped up into smaller content clips. And this content here is a sample of what your stream is like. So I don't do many of these like discussions or just instructional things. I don't really go off on tangents and just talk about content and stuff, but this is kind of something I enjoy. So I'm just going to say, hey, this is me. If you like it, cool. Like the video and subscribe. If you don't, tune back in another day. You might see some Warzone content. That's terrible, but maybe you might laugh once or twice. But this content is a sample of what your stream's like, and it could still be chopped up into smaller clips. And this is probably the most important part here. Because if I go from my macro, my large Twitch form content to my shorter form content, I still need to chop this up into my mini content, which is like a bite-sized content piece, which goes up on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, because this is where you can hit the algorithm. Now, YouTube videos that can bang. Seriously, they can go out and they can get views. I have people that I know that have put out YouTube videos that are like reactions to some different trailers that they have blown up, especially in relation to their YouTube sub counts. Those blow up. Now, for me, I don't get that. I haven't done that yet. My YouTube videos, my editing skills aren't that great, but they don't have to be to really blow up on the micro portion. But here with the bite-sized content, the mini portion, your TikTok and your YouTube shorts, you can do this all from your phone, and this is the complete easiest way for exposure. What I do, a lot of times I get my clips from Twitch. I either download them and send them to my phone on Google Drive, or I just use some different softwares on my like different apps on my phone to take Twitch clips and put them in TikTok. I edit it, I put music to it, and I just recycle that content on YouTube Shorts. And every now and then I'll get like a couple thousand, like 1K, 1.5K on TikTok. But on YouTube, I could put that same post from TikTok that got 162 views, put it on YouTube Shorts and get 23,000. And then I gain 40 subscribers and like my watch time's like hundreds of hours. And it's like, what in the world's going on here? So you can click a button and then you go viral, especially for me, 23,000. That's viral. That's crazy. The easiest way to get exposure is through your mini content. And you need to make sure that that redirects yourself, redirects your fans, redirects your viewers either to click the like and the subscribe button or to click on the full YouTube video or to just pretty much go to your channels, go to your socials. And if you can do that, you can grow. So, that being said, go get that bread. This is the end. If you learned something, please comment. Let me know if you liked it. If you want me to do more of this, more of these. Wow. I'm not a speech teacher. Just kidding. Actually, I'm really not. But if you like this content, please hit the like and subscribe button. My goal, like I said, was 1K subs. 1K. Woo! We got a follow at the end of the YouTube video. Spencer Pratt 2468. Thank you. Just like that, click the follow button, click the like button if you're on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, I don't know that would be on there. But if you like the content, please follow. Please go check out all the socials. Hey, I hope you guys have a great day. If you learn anything, let me know. Comment. We'll be seeing you. Hope you enjoyed class. You are dismissed.